This video podcast is meant to be watched after watching the latest episode of the Boruto Anime. This podcast also shows blurred visuals and audio from the shonen anime Boruto, Naruto Next Generations, with commentary from your hosts. Please support the official release. Hello everybody and welcome to the Talk No Jutsu Podcast. This is episode 22 and we're going to be going over Boruto Naruto Next Generations, episode 121. It is entitled The Entrusted Mission, Protect the One Tails. My name is Cole, I'm going to be your host today and I'm joined by Skylar.
What's going on?
And Jesse.
Hello again.
How was your guys' weekend? Did you guys have a pretty good weekend?
Another week, another one down.
Yeah, I worked this weekend, so it was all right. It was a lot of work, a lot of gaming. So
Yeah, we played a lot of games this
definitely
weekend.
played a lot of games.
A lot
this
of
weekend.
games.
It's definitely like a binge.
It was a good one. It was pretty good.
Yeah. So yeah, not too bad, man. How about you?
It was good. I mean, I worked on Saturday. I typically work Saturday almost all day and out in the sun and stuff. It's annoying, but brings in the money. Pays the bills.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
All right. Well, we're here, guys. We're gonna talk about some boards. So we're gonna watch the episode as we normally do. We're gonna start off with the log line, like we normally do. Skylar's got that. Let's hear it, Sky.
Oh, we're not changing up today at all.
No, we're not changing.
No, you've got the log line, my dude.
All right.
Do your thing.
Boruto manages to reach Sasuke, but he sees his mentor disappear before his very eyes due to an attack by Urashiki Otsutsuki. It turns out that Sasuke, along with the Kazekage and Shinki, was in the middle of battling Urashiki, who was pursuing Shikaku. The one-tail Gaara uses a sealing jutsu. The one-tail. Gaara uses a sealing jutsu and manages to stop Urashiki, but he believes it's only a matter of time before the jutsu is broken. He orders Shinki and Boruto to go to the Leaf Village to keep Shikaku safe. We don't even need to watch the episode. That was it. That was the whole
That was
thing.
it. That was it.
Then they gotta have something else, right?
So before yeah, pretty much it's over, right? See ya. You know what, guys? I kind of have a bold statement here I want to make before we get started. I just in this Boruto series, I feel like Gaara's just has he become weaker almost? Like I don't know how to like it just feels like every encounter I've seen with Gaara.
I mean, like,
he's-
if you look at it, like, between the War Art Gaara to now, I can see
Yeah.
where you're coming from.
I
But I don't know.
just-
I mean, we'll have to
I
see.
feel like you would think he's stronger, right? But I mean, he did lose Chicago. That doesn't matter if he lost Chicago because we've seen him play.
Yeah, we've seen him.
fight.
We've seen
with
him.
with
I
his
mean-
giant sand mausoleum and all that.
I mean, right here we see Gaara right now, so maybe he's gonna show off
Well,
some fight. I don't know.
I'm just gonna
I
say
think-
now, like I just feel like he's weak in this series. Like show
Dude,
me
I don't
because
know. Have we seen enough of Gaara to really like,
every time we've seen him, he's getting beat up or needs help. That's the
Whoa,
only times
dang.
I've seen him.
maybe
Well,
maybe
I'm
he's trying to
sorry.
he's trying to teach everybody else a lesson by not doing all the work.
Really, this guy's got sand defense. I don't know, man. Everyone else I've seen was like, okay, yep, I remember, yeah, Shippuden, okay. And then Gaara comes in, he gets he gets snatched by the fisherman right
yeah,
at the
the
beginning
hook.
in the train. He's obviously needing help from Boruto now. It's like
I don't know. I mean, we'll have to see because I think he's gonna take him out based on the log line. It sounds like he seals him. I don't know if he does it
Okay.
by himself. We'll see, but
Yeah, because we did have the full story in that log
Let's
line.
let's just see
You didn't
if
type it
Gaara
into
can-
the Wikipedia, did you?
Oh,
You're reading the
totally.
Wikipedia summary. It's like, so it's set in this time. No, okay, that's fair. But to me, right now, I think
okay,
Gaara's
yeah,
weak.
I can see where you're coming from. Let's find out. Let's judge it
Alright.
off of this video or this
We'll see it.
episode. We'll see.
Oh, can I say one more thing though before we go on?
Okay.
I want to defend Gaara. So prior to fighting the Otsutsuki, which are gods, Gaara's never fought any gods before, right? He was fighting other ninja.
Everything
you know what I
else.
mean?
Well, he fought
Yeah.
Madara. I mean, Madara at that stage was
Madara
almost
was
like a
kind of
god. And he had the other Kages with him.
Yeah. He's got a lot in his arsenal. All I've seen him do so far is that fishing pole just go straight through his barrier into his chest and pull it right out.
Did it go through
Would
his
you guys-
barrier?
Did it go through his barrier?
I don't remember
like
if
it
it
did.
did or not. I thought he
It was
caught him
pretty
on surprise
easy.
or
It
something.
seemed pretty. Was it? Yeah, it could have been surprise, but his barrier protects.
That's
his whole
true.
body.
I don't know, dude. I'm gonna have to go back and see that then.
We'll have to see.
We'll see.
But,
Okay, last question.
yeah.
How would you guys say Madara fares against an Otsutsuki? Is he
Oh, I
better?
think he's on par with
he's like
Sasuke, Naruto, and
the dude with
Shippuden.
the axe. Think of the dude with the axe that sacrificed. I
Yeah.
think he could beat him, but I don't know about beating the gods.
Okay.
I think
Okay.
he's on par with Shippuden, Naruto, and Sasuke.
Well, but that's because he had Kaguya's kids who were. I don't think so.
I think
The
so.
reason is,
I think the reason,
is
Naruto and Sasuke beat him is because they were together. I think it's the only reason they beat Madara, and also, of course, Madara got taken over at the end. But I'm pretty
right,
dang
but that
sure
wasn't his power.
when he was like the sixth sage,
Yeah.
Sage of Six
Or the-
Pass.
Yeah, when he was the Sage of Six Pass, he took.
Why not? I say that's his own power. He got it. He acquired it for himself. I say that's his own power.
The reason I say it's not is okay, that's fine. But listen, they did need two. But what Momoshiki against Madara? No way.
Okay. I mean,
Momoshiki wins.
Yeah, you're right. You're
we
right.
Could start up another discussion here.
And
Let's
it's
get
ironic
into
because
this.
before when we're talking about Gaara fighting Madara, he was with the Kage. This was before it was Madara Sage of Six Pass. He was still
Yeah.
just the reanimated Jutsu.
Let's
Madara.
put it this way.
Plus, they
I'll give
lost. to
yeah,
Madara.
they did definitely lose. I would give this to Gaara because he lost Shikaku. He lost a lot.
Yes, I
obviously.
agree. Yes,
Obviously.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like in this series, he's been useless. Well, let's see.
Let's find out.
If you see it,
Let's
I'll eat
find
my
out.
words.
Here we
but
go.
Let's definitely find out.
We're right here. I mean, we lost Jesse's cam.
Oh, come on, man. That's what I get for disrespecting the elders.
The
There I
spirit of
go.
Gaara.
All right,
Yeah, the
so
spirit of Gaara's with me.
I'm on Gaara and the Otsutsuki dude in the pink letters. Looks like they're about to show down, so this will prove it probably right here.
Prove it, Gaara. Let's do it.
All right, 3, 2, 1, play.
Is that his headband or is that like a piece of wood on his forehead?
What? Oh, that's
The Otsutsuki guy?
They all.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all kind of
all
have
got
that.
something. I don't know what it is.
Oh.
There's his best move yet.
He
For
slammed him, dude. Did you see how hard he hit the rock?
Gaara definitely has home court advantage here.
Oh, he definitely does, right?
Excuse me. Ooh.
Is that Shinky or Gaara doing that? That's Shinky Sand. Oh yeah, it's definitely Shinky. Dude, Shinky can fly?
I mean, Gaara was just flying earlier.
It's
10
true.
seconds ago
That's
as
true.
well.
Gaara does do that.
He
You're
did have
right.
wings though.
Yeah, that was even cooler with the wings.
The Shinigami wings were
Yeah, that's what they looked
beautiful
like.
touch.
There's Shukaku.
I always thought he was just ugly, dude. He looked like a big ugly mud dog.
You look like a giant vein.
He's a
Infected
Tanuki.
vein.
He's kind of ugly.
Kinda.
That's a very long
And I don't
yell.
think Boruto's never seen a tailed beast.
Never. This is the first time.
Yeah, that's why he's crapping his pants.
Well,
right
I
now.
mean, I guess he saw like Kurama kinda, like Kurama
Kinda.
cloak. I
But
guess
he
you.
thought that was probably his dad's ability.
Oh,
Does he
I'm
know
sure he
about
thought.
Kurama?
I don't know. I would assume he would because it's his dad, but who even knows? Tailbeast bomb right here. Boom to the face. That's so much power, dude. Holy
Yeah,
cow.
that should screw him up, dude.
Unless
It
he's able to
should,
absorb
but-
it.
Oh,
Or
he's
just
flying
fly
away.
out. So he dodged it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Substitution jutsu. Threw a log at him.
Or he was just fast and backed away.
He's just quick,
Whoa,
yeah.
where you going,
That's
dude?
what it was. Yeah, he's just quick. Look how fast he's flying around.
It's like that fly in the summer, or that. Yeah, he's the fly in your house.
Hit him, Gaara.
Yeah, because Gaara's flying right there, look.
Yeah, and like a little.
Gaara's on like a
thingy.
carpet, like a sand carpet almost.
Yeah.
Took a note from my boy Aladdin.
I don't know, man. What I don't get. Yeah, there you go. Okay, that's what I didn't understand. If Gar could control all the sand, just make it all rise up and just crush
There
this
you are,
man.
Sky. Yeah, Sky's definitely watching this before all of us.
You've
so
seen
we
it.
know.
Yeah, he's seen it. He watched it
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Look at that, Sand
Yeah.
Mausoleum. He's doing it.
But crush him. Why don't give him this little breathing space? Crush him.
Well, it's the ceiling.
I would have just crushed him, Cole. All in, baby.
Oh, he's out of
He's
chakra.
already out.
Boy, just chilling there. Oh yeah, there's Kankuro. Maybe it's Gaara's hair that's making him weaker. It's not crazy. It's all smooth.
He's a clean-cut old man.
Yeah.
Just needs a business tie and a secretary named Tiffany. So confirmed that's where the pyramids came from.
It just sealed
Hashtag
people.
Gaara. Yeah. Gonna make some soup.
Oof.
Jinky just laying him down. It's crazy how Shukaku used to be inside of Gaara, and they're just
Yeah.
hanging out now. Isn't that the thing that like can seal things away? That one of the
Nah,
ninja tools?
I don't know if it's a ninja tool, but it might be their own thing for keeping Shikaku.
The
It might just
gold and
be the
silver,
sand.
the gold and silver brothers. They were like sealed in it, wasn't
Gikaku
it?
and Shinka. No, it wasn't. I don't think it was theirs. I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't remember ever having a black little teacup.
Okay. It's
I know they
maybe
have that
something
big
similar,
jug
I
and
guess.
Yeah, it could be similar.
I don't know
I
if you
can't-
guys picked up on that right there, but this seems like a Naruto kind of dire situation.
They're
If
trying to
Gaara
like save
seals-
him.
If Gaara seals Shukaku, he'll die.
Well, he's not
Is what
sealing
Shukaku
him.
just said.
He's sealing him inside that, not inside of a person.
Or he's just meaning he needs him in order to fight.
I'm not sure. So is it just the Sand Village thing where they paint their faces?
Must be.
Probably.
Yeah. There's a lot of them. Like 3 of these people, right?
Well, a lot of these guys, they're all from the same family, though. So
That's true, yeah.
But I don't think Gaara ever painted his face, not even once.
What about this, like things around his
Little
eyes?
tattoo.
Is that part of his
Mascara?
eyes? Ah, I always thought it was kind of like mascara-like stuff.
Ooh,
Gaara, the stuff around his eyes.
I don't know, because it's
Probably
around.
is.
His is a little bit thicker, but it's around everybody's eyes. It's around Shinky's.
The only reason I say that is because it goes underneath too. That's why.
Oh, maybe you're right. Yeah, look, Boruto doesn't have it.
He's so little.
he's a Pokemon.
Yeah.
It even sounded like a Pokeball right there.
That's what I thought too. He just climbs up on Boruto.
Eh.
He doesn't like Shinky.
That's how he talks.
Yeah, all high pitched and stuff.
No, he talks like Ike from South Park. His head.
Oh yeah.
One thing I really like about the Tail Beasts is like at the beginning of Naruto, like the Tail Beasts don't really have like personality or anything. They're just monsters.
Yes.
But they've definitely developed, you know what I mean? Especially
Yeah.
Kurama.
Well, that's because we thought they were monsters, right? That was probably our own vision of versing them
Well, that's how they
as a
portrayed them.
civilian.
That's how
Right,
they
exactly.
portrayed them. Which I'm sure that's what they were going for.
Uh-oh.
The puppets.
Also, did you see how Gaara basically like collapsed almost right there after that
Yeah.
fight basically?
I think it's a sand mausoleum.
That did it to him. Lost a lot of chakra doing that, I bet, huh? He is a Tanuki. Why'd he get mad at that?
They're taking him to the sand.
No, they're not. They're just going around. They probably know the sand better, so they gotta go around it or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Why would Kankuro? Yeah, you're right. Dumb thought.
Look at just little Shikaku holding on.
He's kind of cute.
It's like,
So much for ugly Shukaku.
You're right. Do you think if a ninja was dehydrated, they wouldn't be able to do water style?
I think
You need water, dude.
no. Do you though? I don't think you do.
Pretty sure every water fight's been with water around.
Okay, yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, I think
Kind of
you're
like,
right.
how can you do mud wall if there's no earth around?
True.
It's not fair, I know, but fire, because like fire style can just.
Yeah.
But
Is he gonna pee in the well? Oh, good guy, going behind the rock.
Cover it with sand.
and he's gone.
Yeah.
So where's Chicago? Oh, I let him go pee. What?
What's crazy is they're bossing around this little tiny ball of immense chakra.
Oh, I know,
It could
right?
probably destroy both of them.
Oh, absolutely destroy him.
Oh,
It's
and
cool
Shiki
that
could hate him. No, he could hate him because he's seen him as a cheater the last time they seen him.
That's true.
Just saying.
Yeah.
That's true.
Wonder who says that.
This Conqueror is very different than what he was when he was younger.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. They're all getting back up. What the heck?
Probably gonna go dig him out.
That's my guess.
Maybe there's another Otsutsuki coming.
Nope.
This instant no.
No, we just have this one. That's enough.
Are you saying that our heroes couldn't defeat two?
No.
They could barely defeat one
I mean,
guy.
Naruto can. Sasuke. Okay, let's. Okay, never mind.
So you might be thinking like Boruto's like lame for being tired, more tired than the other two. But running on sand's much harder than running on solid ground, so I gotta give it to
for sure.
Boruto.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Makes sense. This music sounds like OG Naruto music. Not Shippuden, but like OG Naruto. He's all cuddling up a Shukaku now.
He's straight up a Shikaku Pokemon. There's no way he's not. Like,
It's just creepy. He's just staring at him. Didn't even say anything.
no. Someone's heading this way.
Just pops out.
Hides back in. Oh, those are the pursuers.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna get to see the puppets.
We're gonna have to wait till next time.
No, we're
Show
gonna
me
see
Crow.
we're gonna see a little bit of the fight because this was in the
Show
next
me
time
Crow.
last time. Oh, so these are puppets.
My question is, if Shiki can fly, why doesn't he just pick up Boruto and fly? I feel like that'd be faster.
Maybe it uses more chakra.
Yeah, it might use too much chakra.
Black Ant.
Which one was Black Ant? Was it his offense or defensive?
Don't know. I don't remember Black Ant.
That puppet's huge.
Yeah. Salamander.
Salamander. I remember Salamander.
That one's a new one. Salamander's new. I know Black Ant. I've heard of that one before.
Really?
Where's
I
the
feel like
end?
I've heard of Salamander and I haven't heard of Black Ant.
Really?
Like, yeah.
That's
don't know,
funny.
though.
Salamander, when he pulled it out, it reminded me a little bit of Sasori, a little bit.
Because Black Ant reminds me of Crow almost.
Yeah, definitely. But I know I've heard Black Ant name before.
Unless Black Ant was after Crow died or Crow blew up. I don't remember.
It could have been.
And then
It
they
could
have
have
that
been.
one where they throw him in the box.
Yeah, that's the one I remember the most.
Yes.
I don't remember that one.
So I remember he fought with Crow a lot. So.
Yeah, Crow was his main.
All right. Well, I win for now.
I
Gaara
mean,
is,
did you see him? He still snuck up on him and grabbed his leg and then sand
He's
mausoleum him.
Oh, he finally grabbed his leg.
Oh my
in the
gosh!
sand.
Oh my! This
Huh.
guy's flying around. How is he gonna grab his? He waited for the opportunity for him to sit on the ground for half a second so he could grab him, dude. That didn't happen. That didn't happen until then.
Okay, so he does that. Yeah, sand mausoleum falls over. Come on, man.
You build a giant pyramid. In
He got done.
2.4
He just got done
seconds.
fighting. Well, not just the pyramid, but he just got done fighting too. Like, I mean, even Sasuke was beat during that fight. Like, you kidding me? You think
Was
that
he though?
did you not see him?
Yeah, but he got his chakra ripped out of him.
Before
dude.
that, he looked like he was beat.
No, he was. Yeah, he was had like a bead of sweat from fighting a god.
No,
His
dude,
bad.
He was
Here's the
messed-
thing.
Oh my god.
He was exhausted, but he turns and he's like, "Oh, Boruto, you're probably here to get me screwed over, huh?" And Boruto's like, "What?" And then boom, snatched his chakra right out of him and sent him to the third world dimension.
Shadow realm.
Sent him to a third worlder.
I don't know. I mean,
I don't know. I'm just
granted,
saying,
you're right. I do agree. We haven't seen the full potential like we used to see of him. I mean, when he was fighting his reincarnated dad,
every
you know?
fight he did in Shippuden, I was like, dude. Like, I never thought for one thing like Gaara's weak at all. I was like, dude, this guy is like, it's hard to get past him. When you get past him, you're good at what you do. Ever since I've watched Boruto, he's got like, and I get it, it's the gods. Okay, fair enough, but it just makes him look weak. I feel like he's getting beat on every time we've seen him in Boruto.
I mean, I just thought of another thing to kind of not counter, but almost go with you. When you think
What?
about him in OG Naruto, sure, he's got Shukaku, but he beat the Chunin exams faster than anyone. He basically killed a whole squad in the Chunin exams.
He killed the sound ninja guy. as well.
Yeah.
And again, I get it. He's got Shikaku, but he did. But and that's a big deal. I really do. I get it's a big deal, but they've just portrayed him
Yeah.
in
I would
Boruto
say
as a weak.
The biggest problem with what we know right now of Gaara's fighting skill currently, we haven't seen it though. That's the problem. That's the thing. We just haven't
that's what I'm
seen
saying.
it.
We haven't got to see it, but why? Why is every time we see it, it's like, oh, I'm in dire need? Why?
I mean,
We've
I
seen
don't know.
We've seen Choji go all out.
It's true.
Why
we
can't
have
we see the
Kaze
the
Kage?
Kaze Kage go out? Why?
I don't know.
Maybe
Like
there's a big
the only
buildup.
Kages, the only thing we've seen of the Kages, it was a great breath of nostalgia, but they all got slapped around.
They did.
They did, except I mean Naruto and Sasuke did, but to an extent.
I mean, the Mizukage. I mean, we saw him when they went and hang out with the hidden Mist Village for a little bit.
Bruh, he about had a coup d'état before he stopped it. Like he was
That's
about to
true.
get taken out by these new 7 ninja swordsmen. Like, get out of here! Are you kidding me?
That's true.
Are you kidding me?
That's
You know what these guys were dealing with in Shippuden? People were dying. The
And
blood
then-
mist.
And then the
Tailed beasts were everywhere.
Tsuchikage had her village overthrown.
Yeah. Look at these guys.
What is wrong
Like, these
with
guys are getting
them?
villages taken out. What's going on? And it kind of like built up for me. Like I was like, I like the show, but like, holy cow,
It's-
these guys are gonna get.
It's gotta be
swept.
the years of peace. It's just turning everybody limp, dude.
No.
Everyone's getting saggy.
I can't. I mean, you could say that, but here's the deal. Yeah, I guess, but like step up. Come on, Do they need to kill somebody for you guys to step up? Like, let's go, dude.
I think
Gaara.
Skylar hit it on the nose there.
But does
I'm pretty
Gaara
sure
need
that's
to
what
die
it is.
in order, or like, does
Maybe-
Kankuro need to die in order
maybe-
for Gaara to step up?
Maybe the torch is slowly being passed. to the
I
next
think
the
that
enemies?
I think that's partly it. I think Skylar hit it on the nose. I think
Well, when
that
I
the
see
years
these
of
guys,
peace, as
Yeah, the
long
years
as
of
well as
peace-
the new generation, they're passing the torch to the new generation.
okay,
It's
we
like
got that.
they're
but
having
look
them
at the
step
new
up.
generation. How much better do they look than the older generation?
They look worse.
Tons. No, they don't
The new
look. How do they work?
The new generation
Yes.
compared to the old generation.
Yes.
Are-
Growing
the f-
up, where
the
they
first
were
time-
at.
The first time you see Gaara, he literally crushes a guy inside his own sand, murders him flat cold when they're in the
Eh,
forest.
Okay. What can his son do if they were at war?
I mean, he could do
What
the
could
same
Shinky
thing.
do? He
but-
could snap anybody.
We could do the same thing. We haven't seen him do it though. I see where
I get
Skylar's
it.
coming at.
It
I'm on
is
the fence with
piece.
this.
Okay, I get the piece thing, but it is, and it all revolves around the piece. But these guys are better than their forefathers. Like Boruto, dude, he's got the Jogan, right? Like he's got this eye. He's got this little,
So
he's
I
tatted up at
I'll
age
be
12.
I wanna advocate for both sides here. I'm definitely on the fence with that comment. I think half of the new squad's better. I think half of the new squad's worse. When you look at
Tell me
Boruto,
who's worse.
Boruto's obviously better than Naruto in old days. I would
Yeah.
say Sarada's worse than Sasuke in the old days. Though.
Okay, whoa, hold on.
That's an example. That's
No.
why?
Right.
You think
it's an
Sasuke's
example,
better? You think Sasuke's worse than Sarada? I don't
No,
think
but
so.
here's
Back
the
then.
thing. Here's the thing. What I think of. I think of potential, and I know you're going to be like, "Oh, okay. Well, if we're talking potential, here's a different perspective." But I'm thinking
It's true.
potential because if Sarada had 3 Sharingan or even a Mangekyo, and you ready? If Sarada had the Mangekyo from Sasuke, and had Sakura's like just built up.
Oh
energy and
yeah,
strength,
obviously
and
yes.
even the 1,000 healings, how would that
I mean,
be stronger? Like she would be almost
I'm
invincible.
okay. Look at it. I'm comparing this current Sarada
Right.
with Sasuke from OG Naruto.
And that has to do with peace. So if that's what that's not, I guess, what I'm totally arguing on. If that's it, then yeah, books closed. My
Well,
stuff's
however,
irrelevant. But
I will say Boruto is stronger than OG Naruto. I think that's true.
I think Boruto, I think he has more control. If Naruto had more control
Of
of
his
what
chakra.
he had, then
I would
he'd
say
be
yes.
Boruto.
Oh,
because of
100%,
the
100%, 100%.
And if Sarada were to watch her mom get killed or something, about one of her friends get killed,
Mangekyo automatically,
unlock
yes, 100%.
or not even the third pupil,
the third tome.
around the third.
I think the
tome of
Mangekyo like that right
of the-
there. Well, if it's like
I
her
don't know-
mom
I
or
don't know
someone
if it's
close.
Mangekyo right away. If it's her mom, yeah, for sure. But if there's something that like puts her in danger, then yeah, because Sasuke's family was dead right as he was to begin with. Like that's not fair. There's no way. Like obviously, there's no way she can compare to him. But
So
I'm saying down
I
the
looked at
road,
Sasuke.
These guys are better.
Yeah, obviously
The
yes.
kids.
I can
Obviously
agree
yes.
with that.
Yeah. So I looked at Sasuke when he was developing the Mangekyo Sharingan because I guess the Sharingan in general. I looked at it really close because I wanted to figure it out. He got the first tome, during the fight with Zabuza's friend. What's her name? His name.
I thought that was the second.
ice
that was
guy.
That's the
second
first
tome, I
one.
thought.
No, that was the first tome. He actually didn't get anything when he saw his parents die. Maybe that activated it then, and it like fully manifested during the fight.
Okay.
I can't remember what's his name. I feel bad now.
It was something simple.
It was very like it was like a 2-letter name. Zabuza,
who?
Zabuza's friend, the mirror person,
Haku?
Haku. Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
4 letters. Thank you, Jesse.
So
During the fight with
okay.
Haku, that's when the first tome manifested. Between then and the fight with Orochimaru in the Forest of Death, that he had 3 tomes by then. The third tome appeared when he got the curse mark.
How many episodes was that in?
That's like 70 or 80. Is the
No,
shooting thing,
that's
isn't
not.
it?
That's not
No,
even
no,
that
no, I'm
much. It was like
saying-
20 episodes.
Right.
No
Okay.
way.
We
really?
didn't actually
So-
see the second tome appear.
Right,
That-
but we haven't got to see. Yeah, and that's fair. 100%. Okay. That's fair, but okay. No, that's fine. It's just we haven't seen Sarada go on any mission. for that
Exactly.
either.
Yes. Exactly. She hasn't gotten anything like super
Because of
super
the piece.
yes, 100%, 100%.
But I'm saying like it's just hard to see these guys like this stuff happening when they have they have potential, right? But they should still be beating these fake puppets, these from the Tsuchikage, and like they should. I mean, the Tsuchikage technically they got beat by 4 kids. Like that's it. The 4 kids stopped the Tsuchikage, if not just Mitsuki.
Yeah.
like
I
that
mean,
whole plan.
I agree with that. I honestly chalk it up to what Skylar said back in the beginning. It's
Yeah.
just because they're all weak. They don't have the strength. I mean, even Naruto and
I think
Sasuke
it's
don't.
experience.
Sasuke maybe
For
does,
sure,
but
experience.
battle experience for sure. But I would say like Naruto when he first said like let's do this, Kurma's like, are you sure you're ready for this? You know. I 100% think Naruto's been training, but I don't think he's been training like he once did. I
No,
don't think
for
he's been
sure.
practicing as much.
You're right.
So I
but
bet
I'm
he's a little
just-
bit more
yeah.
weak.
But it's just portraying and I'm getting a big portrayal, which I'm sure everyone is. But that's why I just had to say it, is it feels like. But then we're gonna watch these guys fight, and it's like, whoa, these guys aren't weak. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
true.
It's just weird because they portrayed Gara so hard for me that it's just this guy who's just being victimized every time.
Yeah.
It's like, what's happening?
That's
Yeah.
true.
Why?
Well,
He shouldn't be getting victimized.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've seen that too. Like, I agree with you 100%, especially with Gara. But I mean, he's almost been victimized throughout the whole thing. Like, especially in Shippuden. Like, he dies at the
W-
very beginning. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Very
Right,
early in.
but I mean, he's fought. Like we've watched him fight, and I know there's more episodes to come, but that's why I just had to say it. That I just feel like so far down this path, I mean, Gar's if he doesn't step up like from this stuff, I mean, out of everyone I've seen like Gara, right? Like,
Yeah.
and there's
Yeah.
others I'm sure, but it just feels like if he don't step this up, man, Gara's gonna die. Like this
He's
stuff,
gotta-
he's
gotta get his-
gotta step up.
He's got to
dude,
get his
because-
teenage pissed off attitude
He's
back.
got to, or something, or even just somehow get Shikaku back, which I doubt Shikaku wants to even go back to him
Yeah.
at all. But it's just they've definitely got to step up. And I know the whole portrayal and everything that is fair. That's a solid point that could easily shut it down. Is just saying, oh, they've been peaceful. I got it. But the whole thing is, I just feel like Gara's had the biggest. I don't know.
So-
I mean, is there anyone else you can think of that from Shippuden that's just getting abused?
Shino's pretty lame, dude.
Shino,
yeah, they've already
yeah.
shut down Shino
Yeah.
for sure. Shino is, and he got beat by Mitsuki. Like that was it.
Yeah.
Once he got
Well,
beat by Mitsuki, I was like,
So you know what's crazy is like Cole and I we've been watching some of the Naruto movies.
Yeah,
Bro,
this is
Shino was the tits, bro. He was the guy, man. He had so much potential. He was so cool,
so.
and then they just kicked him to the dirt.
Well, let me
man.
explain the
but we
scene.
don't know. We don't know. Well, you can explain it, but we don't know down in the future how they will. You know,
Yeah,
how they'll
yeah.
treat him.
I
Because,
agree,
he was the
yes.
first casualty of peace. Was
Very
he's
much
a
a
teacher
first
now,
casualty.
and socially awkward, and
So-
he's the whole,
In this scene that Skylar's thinking of, it's a 4-man squad base. It's Kakashi, it's Sai, it's Shikamaru, and Shino. They're basically those 4 are sent to take out an armada of like boats, basically a navy. It's Shikamaru and Kakashi are just chilling in the background, just watching Sai fly around in the sky, getting shot at by the people on the ground, while Sai just having a fun time, just trying to avoid and dodge and whatnot. And then all of a sudden, the Sai lands by Kakashi and Shikamaru, and they start like proceeding their forward advancement, basically. Then all of a sudden, you see Shino walk out of the ocean. He's like, "What's up, guys?" And then all of their boats explode one by one, and it reveals that
'Cause
the
his bugs ate
bugs,
'em.
the bugs ate all like the parts of the boat that were like vital, and it made it explode.
right.
Every single
Yeah.
boat did. And it's like, holy crap, this guy teaches kids and he just lost to Mitsuki, yet in the past he's I don't know, dude. Like
right.
Dude,
And it's
so-
hard because I don't think like. And here's another easy thing: is he's not fighting to the death, right? Like, this
that's
is not
true.
a life or death. This
True.
is a student. It's like I can't go as hard because his bugs would legit. Eat.
oh, 100%.
They'll
I
kill
agree.
people,
Yeah.
like straight up, they're flesh eating bugs. Like
Yes.
they eat
Yeah.
flesh and chakra. Like he's got a bunch of weird stuff that can happen. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he had like a arrow or bullet that he could shoot at bugs that once it goes through them, like the bugs actually spread inside the wound. Like
Yeah.
he could have something like that up his sleeve. Like it's just gnarly. And I agree with you. But it just, even with him, I don't know why. I just get this thing with Gara is like, it's a life or death thing. And here he is getting his chakra taken out, or here he is getting, and there's like not even really a big, like, how do I put it? There's not like a surprise. Like, I mean, I know Sasuke, but he was like turning to Boruto and then got it taken. I mean, that's fair. That's kind of like a ploy
yeah.
because we've already seen what Sasuke can do.
Yeah.
It's just every time I haven't seen Gara fly around and punch Momoshiki or do anything like that.
Well, Gara never was a combat person. He was
No,
far
he's
away. He
more
was
of
a
like
ranged fighter.
defense, right? But everyone that's attacked him so far, he's been attacked.
True.
He's been beaten up. Like how? How are you beaten up, dude? Like I
I
don't
see
know.
where you're coming
So
from. I see, and
yeah,
to take it into the next episode, I want to ask you this: we have
yeah,
Conqueror right here, gonna fight these 4 puppets. Do you
yeah.
think he wins or does he lose? Based on the entire conversation we had, with the potential of him being weaker because of the peacetime, does he win
Right.
against these puppets, these 4 puppets?
I think
Granted,
he barely wins or escapes.
okay, granted, we don't know what these pups are gonna do.
Correct. I think he barely wins / escapes.
Okay, I personally could see him losing because to make the plot of the arc go farther.
But if
The-
he loses, he should die.
Oh, I agree. Yeah, I think he should.
Because
I
these
think he
puppets
should
be out to
die.
kill. They should be. So that's what I'm saying. If they're not trying to kill him off, then he's definitely barely escaping,
Yeah.
or he barely wins, and which is kind of still barely escaping.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah, and I could see either way with that. I think the whole point and the reason why we're seeing these big, strong characters not seem as big, strong as they once were is because they're trying to make it so that the kids can have more development.
yeah, and that's
Well,
fair.
That's
but,
what it is. Like this is something I
But
had to
still, that
expect
is
watching
okay.
this.
Right. Not to cut you off, but like when we were growing up watching that Naruto, and they were growing up, everyone that was their teacher, you were like, whoa, like these guys are like usually
True.
they got the spotlight, and then the kid could come in at the end. Like look
Yeah.
at the Zabuza fight. Kakashi did everything. These guys
Yeah,
were sad and
that's
pathetic.
true.
Look at the third Hokage and Orochimaru fight. Everyone else was pathetic and weak, couldn't break the barrier. Like the third Hokage had to do it himself. Like everyone else stood around because they were weak and pathetic. Like it showed these guys as like heroes, and they died as heroes. Like that's what happened. Like not everyone died, but
Yeah,
that
I
was
know
the
what you
thing. Is
mean.
Kakashi was the
Yeah.
scariest person around. I was like, whoa, like what? And then as we develop in, he kind of got softer and softer.
Yeah,
And things like that. And he was no longer the copy ninja. It was just kind of Kakashi, like, oh, all right. After the
Mhm.
whole Akatsuki fight, and now they've kind of softened him up. I get they are like putting the kids in the spotlight, but is it too soon? I feel like it is. Like these guys don't even know. Oh, Mr. Conqueror, like, do you know what he does? Probably not.
yeah,
Do you? Like these guys are barely figuring out that there's a like. Look, Boruto's barely figuring out. Here we are, 121 episodes in, and Boruto seen his first actual
tailed
tailed
beast.
beast. And again, it's the whole peace thing. I got
Yeah.
it, but I'm just saying, is it soft? I feel like it's softening up. It's like, whoa, man. Like, if Conqueror doesn't win this, then I honestly am losing faith in these older people. Like, they're definitely giving up on these guys because Conqueror's still strong. He still fought like
Oh
those.
yeah,
I mean, he still fought the paper, the reincarnations, and he did well against
he beat
them. Like,
Sasori.
he beat
Sasori.
Sasori. Yeah, he definitely beat him. Like, so if he's a puppet master and he's facing puppets and loses, just stop. Just kill him. What do you mean? Like if he can't beat somebody at his own game,
I agree. Yeah.
go away. Like seriously, if you're a puppet master and you lose to some god puppets, no matter what they are, then don't be a puppet master. You're only a master until you lose.
True.
Yeah.
It's kind of how that goes. You're
I
only a
just think,
master in your game until you lose.
yeah, I just think the biggest thing is like, it's not Naruto and the gang's anime anymore. Like this one is
I
focused
got it.
specifically
Yeah,
on
and that's
Boruto.
fair.
That was like for me, like I think for like us, like just all of us watching this, it's like it's kind of hard to accept that because we're really big fans of Naruto and stuff. And I understand where you're coming from, Jesse. Seeing these guys, I don't know if they're getting weaker or what. You know what I mean? I don't think we really hit it on the head yet with whatever it is, but that's just what it is. I think they're just softening up and just slowly putting the kids in the spotlight, and maybe it's happening too quick, and that's why we're getting this little pushback from us. You know what I
Right,
mean?
but I still don't feel like, and that's fair. I could care less if you know what I mean if it was like that. But it's like making these guys just seem like they were nothing. Like, is that the Kazekage or is that a foot soldier? What's going on? Why is the again? I know it's a god, but I mean, dude, he did the sand mausoleum in the war. He was fine
Yeah.
with the whole dad thing when he seen
Yep.
his dad. Like he did so much where the mom, like a mom actually was protecting him, mother was protecting and everything like that. Like he raised that with a mausoleum. He did a lot. Like he straight up was flying around, holding Naruto and flying like.
Yep. When Naruto
And
got the
again, all this was
Jinchuriki,
based off adrenaline, but dude, I mean, this is no different. And again, yeah, I am a little salty about you know, the whole like, but they're portraying these older guys like they're nothing. In the old Naruto, every older person we met was like, whoa,
I agree.
this
I didn't
guy's
even think
strong,
about that
dude.
aspect until you brought that up, and you're
Like,
100% right.
yo,
That's what made
Yeah.
like,
Jiraiya like one of my favorites. Made Kakashi one of my
right? It's
favorites.
like
You're
these
right.
guys, and look how Jiraiya fought when it was a fight to the death. Look
Oh,
how
yeah?
he fought when he was at what 80 or 70%. He was still fighting.
Yep.
He didn't get totally beat down. He got hits in on Orochimaru and everything. Like,
Yep.
but and even Tsunade when she was
Oh, yeah.
trapped, she straight up like punched. I don't know.
Oh,
If she hit,
I
I don't
mean,
think she hit anybody.
the
but, like,
biggest Tsunade
blew through
moment for
walls and
me,
stuff.
it was when she was fighting Madara. It shows her
Right.
body's cut in half, and she's still
Yeah.
doing things.
Right.
It's like, holy
Right.
cow, you're
And
100%
it's-
right,
It's
Jesse.
episodes down the road, but
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about the first encounters of these guys. Like
Yeah.
Boruto knows not very much about his uncle and stuff like that, or I'm sorry, not his uncle, but I didn't mean Boruto. I meant
Shinky.
not even Shinky. Sorry,
Shikadai?
I'm trying to think. Shikadai. Shikadai probably doesn't even know too much. I
Yeah.
mean, he might because he's related because of his mom, but like, as far as does he know what the Hokage does? Does he know what his uncle did? Do they know in the past?
Who
Like,
knows, dude?
right,
Yeah.
but they're just portraying like, oh, you should. Hopefully, you can come back, Mr. Conqueror. Like, what? Like, what do you
Yeah.
mean? Like, hopefully, like this.
I mean,
this should be a good fight.
The
Nothing
one of the
take away,
ways
but-
one of the ways to look at this to support your side a little bit more, Jesse, is if you were a kid right now watching Boruto, you'd never seen Naruto, but you jumped on Boruto because that was the show to watch.
Gaara's weak.
You would see Gaara's
Naruto,
weak.
Right, Gaara's weak. I think Naruto, and if this paint guy, since I'm new to watching,
Exactly, you don't know who
if
he
this
is.
purple
Yeah.
guy, if Kankuro, I think if he beats these puppets, is he stronger than the Kazekage, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, you start thinking that kind of stuff. 100%. I agree with you.
Exactly.
I 100%
So
agree
when
with
we
you.
were I mean, when we were watching Naruto grow up, right, it was basically off Naruto,
Yep.
but he had consequences, and like everyone's saying, and again, Boruto has this new path. That could be the whole story. This is what's going on. He's gotten the easy stuff, while
Yeah.
Naruto had to work up to it. But every grown up we seen in Naruto was like, oh,
Scary. Like they were a scary
yeah,
thing.
it was like, whoa, you know what I mean? And now the grown ups we're seeing in here are like what is the Tsuchikage that bad? Like that old man is in the girl Tsuchikage, she can't even hold her own town. Like what?
Yeah.
Like what are you talking about? So I don't know. And again, if it's focused on the kids, it's fine. But they're portraying these grown-ups who we've watched
That's true,
as
dude.
just pathetic, almost pathetic, man.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
Yeah. With that said, I
yeah.
agree. I agree, and it'll be interesting to
Yeah.
see how they they like you were saying they do it in the future, and
yeah,
I'm expecting next episode to be a Kankuro fight only, pretty much. Maybe it'll show Boruto and Shinky running away
well,
too.
I hope the fight isn't 5 minutes and it's done. Like put some fight out there.
Yeah,
Don't be scared.
I agree.
This is Naruto, Boruto. Throw a fight out there. It's
Yeah.
been a little bit since we've had a fight.
A decent fight
lasted.
anyway. Yeah.
And you know what? If it's a puppet fight, fine. But if it's over quick, okay. But show us something. Like
Yeah.
don't just show us him barely escaping. Because now, if these guys are barely escaping, that means these foes could just kill all these kids. Like they could, right? Like
Oh yeah.
game
You would
over.
think they would be able to if they could take out Kankuro.
Right. But they at least show, have these kids around, because every time these guys, think about it too, on the last note, every time these guys have fought, run,
Yeah.
boom,
Oh yeah. You're right.
and then they fight. And it's like, let these guys fight. Like Naruto or Shikamaru, they watched their mentor fight.
Yeah.
Like people have watched their own mentors fight and stuff like that. These guys don't even know what their own dads do. Like, are you kidding me? Like, what? How do you not know what your own dad does? How did you not know your dad, could straight up beat a god and things like that? Like, he just straight up, me and my dad aren't alike. Like, are you kidding me? Yeah, because you don't even know what your dad does.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, there's definitely a disconnect there.
Yeah, there's a disconnect between all the kids, it feels like. Maybe
maybe-
not Choji, and maybe, there's some connections.
Yeah.
Like, and Sai and his kid, but again, his kid didn't even know to paint for fun. He just thought to paint to fight,
Yep.
to draw
100%.
to fight, and he had to teach him. like these kids are like 10 and now, like, and you guys are barely starting to, oh, try this. Like, look, he's like, Gara sent you on this mission for a reason. To develop a personality, dude. To develop two things, like to show you. Like seriously, to show you there's different sides to things
Yeah.
instead of the mission. Like that's the reason. And,
Yep.
and I think it's cool, but I think making these adults who, again, a lot of us old heads have seen, making these older guys just kind of get beat up and wash away. Like, don't do that, man.
Yeah,
Come
it's
on. You
disappointing.
know, it's disappointing. And I do enjoy the series. But I will end it there because I know we've been kind of going on a lot. But yeah, that was just kind of the note. Yeah, I mean,
Well, I'm
that's
glad
kinda
you
what I've
brought it
got,
up.
man.
I mean, I think we've all been anybody that's seen Naruto or Naruto Shippuden and watches this, I'm sure has thought the same thing. So
They'd have to. I mean, if you don't, then tell me why. Tell me why you don't, because I mean, I love Boruto. He's gonna be obviously he's gonna be. I would assume one of the greatest shinobi around. Probably not
yeah.
shinobi, right? Because the
Mhm.
shinobi era is done from
Yeah.
episode one.
Yeah.
He's probably not even a shinobi. But whatever it is, he's obviously going to be top one or top two, or
Yep.
Yeah.
they're going to be somewhere. But come on, show us, man.
Let's
And
do
I
So
know
it.
I
you're
Yeah.
getting
I got
there.
I got
know
one
they
more
are.
question on this. Would you say it's relative to specific characters that are weaker and not bunching them all in a hole? Does that make sense? So
Uh,
it's not just the old generation is getting weaker, but just specific
I would
characters.
say yes to an extent. I mean, Jesse brought up Choji for an example. Choji basically does exactly the same stuff as he did in the war. I felt when they showed him
Yeah.
fighting and doing stuff, like it felt pretty
Yeah.
equal.
Yeah.
Kakashi's still doing his thing. Guys doing what he's
Oh
doing.
yeah, 100%. Like those guys pretty much doing their thing.
Those guys are doing their thing, but
I still felt like I said, I feel like Naruto was a little bit weaker than end of Shippuden, like when he
right.
was like
But
20
what's
years
crazy?
old and whatnot.
But what's crazy is like, yeah, you think that, but like, do you still see how easily he handles?
Oh,
a lot of
100%.
that
Yeah.
situation?
Oh yeah.
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 And like honestly, I don't think that what you said. I get where you're coming from, but I don't think it because he straight up destroyed like those little Sharingan dudes. Those, what's his name, Shin or something
Oh
like that?
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know what it was. Shin.
Jin.
And he straight up like him and I know it was Momoshiki. I got it. It's a god, but think about it. Like they handled that pretty well.
Yeah.
They did. Like he straight up was taking like those black rods to his chest and
That's
everything. Like
true.
it finally
That's
took
true.
that to shut him off. He was getting chakra sucked out of him for God knows how long.
Oh
He was
yeah,
sitting
on the
there
tree
getting it
thing.
siphoned.
Yep.
Yeah.
Was getting it siphoned for however long
Before they showed up to get him out of
stopped
there.
and fought and
Yep.
still beat him. Like, and I get it, with Sasuke, I got that. But yeah, Naruto, I don't think he's lost. Has he like gotten maybe rough? But from what we've seen, we didn't get to see the 20-year-old Naruto, right? We didn't get to see that. We just got to see his
Well,
his
we
pretty
saw
much
we
his,
saw a
his,
little
say-
bit of
his
him.
god mode. It was his god mode, and he won't get that again.
We saw a little
Right,
bit of
like
20-year-old
his-
Naruto, like with the end of
We
Shippuden
did.
and the movie.
Right, but not with Kurama. Right?
Is Kurama not doing anything in the movie?
I don't think so. I don't remember Kurama doing anything in the movie. I just remember him
Maybe not.
Sharinganing and fighting, but
Yeah,
I don't know if I remember him actually going to black and yellow. No,
you're right.
his mode. But I'm saying with the Sage mode and everything, I think if he got into, and I feel like they're holding it off because you saw what happened in the movie. He just went all out. Like you saw him with Shin, like when they fought.
Yep.
Or I think it's Shin. I'm trying.
Yeah,
to
the guy with
think
all
it
the
is. Yeah.
Sharingans.
And like,
Yeah.
but that's what I like. I like to see Sakura fight like she did. Like she
Yeah.
straight up fought, and it was like, whoa, you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
that's
As a new
true.
viewer, you're like, whoa, that's Sarda's mom.
That felt
Like,
right.
yeah,
that
dude.
felt like what it was supposed to be.
I'm like, for us, we were like, whoa, who's that? Right? Like, thought she was useless. But no, for them, they're like, whoa. And that's the thing.
Yeah.
These guys are doing it in the wrong places. Like, give it to Guard. No, I'm just kidding. But like, seriously, like, just give these guys some fight. I get these are
Yeah.
gods and stuff, but these guys are honed. We were watching them as teenagers. These
Yeah.
guys are adults. They should have perfected their jutsus now.
I agree.
Yeah.
Fighting
I
or
agree.
no fighting, I guarantee they're still practicing. And I hope Kankuro destroys these guys like he straight up should. If he's
Yeah.
a puppet master, he shouldn't lose to these puppets.
Yeah.
I agree.
Even with cheap tricks. If he does, like I said, you're a master until you lose.
Yep.
Then you're just another person there, because
Mhm.
the person that beat you is probably a master now. So,
So
seriously,
let's watch the next time on Boruto. Hopefully that'll
Yeah,
give us
for
an
sure.
idea of maybe how Kankuro's
Yeah.
fight might go. And then we can give our brief what are they called? Long shots, and then
yeah, we can get our
we'll
long
go
shots,
from
and
there.
then we'll go from there, definitely.
All right, so it's Kankuro's face. That's right where I
Yep.
am.
Yep.
All right, 3, 2, 1, play.
See, exactly.
There you go, Sky. You called it.
追いついてきてくれよ。次回ボルトナルトネクストジェネレーションズ区別バトル。
区別使いが区別に舐められるわけにはいかねえんだよ。
Exactly.
Exactly. You said it right there. I mean, that's it right there.
Exactly. That's the biggest thing. Like, I didn't even watch that, and that's what happened. Like, he shouldn't lose. If he loses, I swear to you, I'm gonna start getting little like this is. You guys are really undermining
faith?
these. Yeah, not even losing faith. It's just you're watering down these adults that. I mean, every adult we watched in Naruto, like you keep saying, we looked up to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, oh, that adult sucks.
Well,
like,
you
what?
think about all the adult fights. Exactly. Name one that sucked. Name one adult from Naruto that sucked. Name one.
Exactly.
I mean, one that
Sakura.
one
I'm
that
just
we
kidding.
didn't see. One that we probably didn't see much of was Aruka Sensei.
Yeah.
mean, we
I
probably
thought of
could've seen
him,
more
but
him.
the stuff we did see was decent, you know?
Yeah, exactly. And so
Right.
it's like
Yeah, he
name
definitely-
one that sucked, and now
Right.
we've watched Boruto, and we can name 5, 10,
Yeah.
15.
And
you know
like
what I mean?
we've seen Asuma for the beginning, and he was teaching Naruto those blades, and we didn't
Oh,
see
yeah.
Asuma a lot. And I still like, even from watching him there, I was like, whoa, like who's this guy? Is he even that cool? Like
Yep.
what? Then he goes into straight fighting, and it was random, a short thing, up to his death. Spoiler.
Yeah.
But sorry. So
I don't
yeah,
think it's
so
bad.
said
You're
before that,
good.
you know.
Yeah.
I know, but somebody watches like, wait, what? I'm going through
Well,
that?
if they've seen Boruto, they've already
Yeah,
seen that.
They
with
should.
the
Yeah,
whole-
that's true. But like
with
Asuma's real quick. He went fought, and I was like, dude, this guy is sick. Like he brought out the smoke,
That's one of my
and it's
favorite
whatever
things.
he did, yeah, and just lit the whole thing. Like it was crazy. Like it's like, dude, this guy's crazy.
Mhm.
If there is a disappointing adult fight, let us know because yeah, I know I've been on
Yeah.
my soapbox today, but like, geez, man, let's go.
No,
You know-
Let's
I,
get some
I,
stuff
under, I
started.
understand where you're coming from, Jesse. It's disappointing seeing these characters that are supposed like a Kaze Kage, dude. That guy is the best in the village.
He's
Why is
got to
he
be
lo-
right. Why
I
is he
mean-
getting exhausted? And we don't know the fights. I got it, but he's fighting with Sasuke. Please, he's fighting with Sasuke, guys. He's not fighting by himself. He was
Yeah.
fighting with Sasuke,
Yeah.
with other puppets and one god. Come
Yep.
on, man. I know Sasuke was tired, but like he was a little bit shaken up with Naruto a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Like, was he? I don't know if I even thought he was, but I mean Naruto was looking a little bit like, how they have their little
Yeah, the little
sweat
scratch
bead or
marks and
something that
stuff.
they've got,
Well,
or scratch
Sasuke
marks, but,
is
like,
down an arm too.
Exactly, but that's his own fault. So, his own fault.
So based
Good
on
one.
based on what we saw with this thing, I'm pretty dang sure Kankuro's fine.
Yeah.
He should be
Because
like we're saying.
just like exactly what we've been saying this entire time. Boruto is saying, "Oh, he's not. Is he gonna make it?" And Shinki says, "Don't worry, he'll make it." And so if he
Yeah.
makes it, then it'll go Boruto go, "Oh wow, that's probably really cool that he's able to do that," you know. And then it'll be exactly what we've been talking about. He'll have an adult to look up to. So maybe this was the turning point from here. Maybe this is
I
when
mean,
we'll
hope
start
so.
seeing some of these adults start doing
because
stuff.
it's getting canon now. So it's like, yeah. I mean, hopefully, I hope so, because it's kind of it's been how many episodes? We want it. Okay.
Well,
we do.
Also, granted, I mean, even in the fillers, we've seen Konohamaru do stuff. Like he
Yeah,
hasn't
yeah.
been bad. I would say he hasn't been
No.
bad. It's been very similar and reminiscent
But
of
I feel like
Kakashi.
he could do so much more.
True,
A
true.
lot more. Like could you imagine just seeing Kakashi do the mirror stuff and you're like, whoa,
Yeah,
and then never, and then
true.
all the rest of the stuff he does is nothing. You're like, where's that? Like,
You're right.
like Konohamaru did his, like I said, he did the Rasengan that blew by that guy person's
Yes.
head and blew out the whole entire. Like, I was like, what?
Yeah.
Like, are you serious? you know. And then he do shadow clones too?
Yep.
Yeah. It's like this guy can do a lot, but we're getting these little like I don't know. Like they're putting again Konohamaru, what happened to him? He got his jutsu sucked out or whatever, and he was just kind of or he was exhausted. He was
Yep.
like done for the day. Like, what? What do you mean? And I get it was giving the kids the spotlight, but like, come on. What kind of mentor is that? We know Konohamaru because we know him from behind. Everyone before is like, oh, he's already tired. Okay. Oh, he did that Rasengan. Whoa, like they're kind of like iffy about him. Like we're like,
I can see what you're talking about.
this guy was trained by Naruto. Like he looked up to him. Like, come on, man. Like show me something. He's a Toad Sage too. Where's the Sage mode at?
Yeah. For
Where's the
reals.
Sage mode at?
That's what I want to see.
Maybe
We're gonna
the
see it.
situations. Maybe
Oh,
the
I can't
situation
wait for
wasn't
that.
dire. It wasn't
It's not.
dire enough, and now the Otsutsuki's coming, and it's like
Right.
instant. They got to crank it up.
Well, absolutely. We're gonna see it, but that's why I know we're just it's kind of those random someone steps out of line. That's what I'm doing today. I just stepped out of line like, where's this? And they're like, oh, slow down, we'll get to it. Like, okay, let's get back in line. Like, you know, so it was just kind of one of those episodes I wanted to, kind of wanted to see, and we'll see kind of how this puppet battle goes. So hoping to see some good stuff.
With that, what are your guys' log lines for the next episode? What do you think? Skylar, do you got a log line already?
Long shot.
Long shot, excuse me. Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm dumb.
Long line, get it.
Long line.
I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go with Konkuro is getting beat up, and his I always forget her name. Shikadai's
Tamari?
mom. Tamari shows up. Her and Shikadai show up, and they help him finish off the puppets.
That's yours. I'll give mine.
All right.
I think this fight. Sorry, Jesse. I think this fight's gonna go pretty quick. Konkuro's gonna handily destroy these people. We're gonna see some great puppet
Fine,
work.
he should.
He's
I
gonna
would hope so.
destroy him. We're gonna see. We saw Tamari and Shikadai show up in the episode in the next time. So I think it'll show them a little bit, and it'll cut back to Boruto and Shinki about them running. When it shows Shikadai and Tamari, it's gonna be with Gaara running back to the village. That's the end of the episode. My guess, anyway.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep going with it because it's a great hope and dream. I think Naruto needs to show up. He's got to show up now, man. Like,
I think he shows up at the end, especially where
will,
they're bringing
probably,
Shukaku back. But
I've never seen so many villages be so clueless in my life. So many leaders. It's scary. Like it feels like back in the day they knew, like people knew what was going on, and they didn't, right? But like here, it's like they kind of got phones and stuff. Like they used to get birds to message faster
True.
than anything. Like what's going on?
yeah,
Like how long would it take a bird to get the message on our way or something? You know?
yeah,
The bird would probably get there in a day and a half, as opposed to them getting there in 3 days.
yeah.
Like it's just
I
the
feel like
communication is trash.
Yeah, I agree. Especially when we've seen emails and stuff. It's like, come on, guys. Everybody should have an
If you
email
want
on
to,
go.
yeah, exactly. If you want a real long shot, Shikaku ends up in enemy hands.
Okay, I could see it.
There
That
you
would that'd build up the episode pretty much.
Shikaku ends in enemy hands, and I feel like they're falling short.
Okay, I can see
Yeah.
it.
So we'll see. If it gets to the Leaf Village, they won't fall short. I feel
yeah,
like.
I
If
agree.
Naruto learns about it, they're very safe.
They're good.
And they call me, I'm sitting here riding Naruto's ass, but I'm just saying he's the only one so far that seems like he could destroy anything.
It's
Yeah.
true.
Like Sasuke just got thrown into another dimension, so he's out of the
Without
question
any
for me.
chakra, yeah, we won't see him. I don't think
Yeah,
we'll see him the rest of the
so-
arc until the very end.
Yeah, well, and yeah, he could definitely pop up. That could be another one he could pop up. So
Yeah.
you know. Anyways, let us know what you guys think.
If you guys got any
Yeah.
comments on the whole discussion we had about the adults, waning down their powers in Boruto, let us know. We want to hear what you guys think about it. You've heard what we think about it. So, what do you guys got for us?
Yeah. Which I feel like that's a subject we could go on forever.
Oh,
and I'm sure
forever.
we'll continue talking
Forever.
about it after this, but
yeah.
We'll be all right.
Well, that was the
We're good.
episode, everybody. Thank you guys for listening, for watching. If you guys were watching on YouTube, feel free to leave your comments, like we said, in the YouTube comment section below. There's the SoundCloud's comment section. There's the Reddit comment section. There's our email. Feel free to email us at talknojutsu.cast@gmail.com. And also, we have a Twitter. I don't really post much on there. I need to start posting things on there. But if you'd like to, you can DM us on Twitter if that is your preferred method of communication. That is at talknojutsu.cast. Thanks again, guys, for listening to the Talk No Jutsu podcast. I've been Cole. I've been here with Skylar and Jesse.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you. And I think we'll post a poll on. We'll do some polls on our Twitter account. See kind of just the polls of the the questions we ask.
Yeah, for sure.
I think we'll see some polls in the future.
We'll start using Twitter.
Get those on.
You can see those
Yeah.
there. All right. Thanks again, everybody, for listening, for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you
Yep.
again, Skylar and Jesse, for being with me. We'll see you guys next time. Have a good week. Take care. We'll see you guys. Peace.
Peace. Jinx.